Welcome to itsdamtru podcast, where we talk about professional wrestling. I'm here with my co-host, like always, Victor Martinez. And Victor, we are a couple hours away from Elimination Chamber 2018, and I want to get our predictions on the main events. Basically, I want to get our predictions on the women's Elimination Chamber, men's Elimination Chamber, and what do you think? Bray Wyatt versus Matt Hardy, the Ronda Rousey signing contract.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's pretty cool. You know, we already had the women's Royal Rumble. Now we're getting the women's Elimination Chamber. I've never been the biggest fan of women's matches, but I think this card has potential to be great. So let's get to it. I've got a lot of maybe surprising choices for tonight.
Okay, so of course this is a contract signing at a pay-per-view, so we know it's not going to go smoothly. What do you think is going to happen?
I'm going to say, you know, Ronda's going to go out there. She's going to do her little contract signing. I want to say I think Asuka is going to interfere in it. And I know Asuka's not really like the heel right now, but I don't know. It's just, you know, like I feel like she kind of took her moment at the Royal Rumble. Speaking of Rousey taking Asuka's moment. And then when she tried to go for the handshake with Asuka slapped her hand away and Rousey kind of just looked at her with a smile. Like, I feel like why not make that into a thing? Something you can push as a rivalry maybe after WrestleMania, because, you know, of course you're not going to put Rousey in that match.
Yeah, because I've heard, that is actually a really good guess. I've heard rumors about, I think it was going to happen, I think during the contract signing. Of course, I think Triple H is going to finally return. I don't think we've seen Triple H on TV since Survivor Series. I think Triple H is definitely going to come out. And I heard rumors about it, and I'm pretty sure, knowing WWE, this is exactly what they'll do. I think they're going to do something into the track-wise of making it Triple H and Stephanie versus Shane McMahon and Ronda Rousey for WrestleMania. And I think...
Okay, I could see that.
Yeah, I think something's going to happen to where maybe Shane is going to come out and maybe try to get Ronda to sign a SmackDown contract instead. And I don't know. Maybe I don't know where they're going to go with it. We'll see. We'll see tonight when they what they do. I'm pretty excited just to see a good story told. And let's move toward the women's Elimination Chamber. Who do you think's taking this W in the women's? First, I want to know who you think is getting eliminated first, and then who you think is going to be the final two, and who's going to win.
All right, eliminated first. Mandy Rose, is that her name? The blonde that is in that group, the Riot Squad or whatever I think it is.
I think so, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, like I think she's gonna get eliminated first. I mean, I kind of feel like she might just be like a filler girl for that match. You know, being that it's not put together like the Royal Rumble where you can have the female stars from both shows. The females are probably, well, actually not even probably. I could actually say without a doubt that the females, talent-wise, are split down the middle between Raw and SmackDown. Whereas Raw, I feel like, has a little more talent with men. But, you know, seeing that, I think she's just a filler, and I think she's going to get knocked out first. I don't see any reason why they would keep her in the match longer than she needs to be.
I agree. And to comment on what you said, SmackDown has better superstars because Aiden English and Rusev are on SmackDown, so they automatically trump anybody that Raw has to offer.
I can't argue Rusev Day. I cannot argue the Rusev Day.
But I think this is what I think. I agree with you with her being eliminated first. And I think somewhere in there, I think Alexa Bliss is coming out with the championship. I know a lot of people, well, I'm not sure. I heard rumors that she might be dropping it. But I feel like she really found her character. She found her, like, you know, you can see characters progress, and I really feel like she found it, and she can only get better and take this title to WrestleMania. So we'll see, but I know somewhere in there, I'm feeling that there's going to be a Sasha Banks heel turn, which I'm really excited for, because that girl's awesome as a heel.
Yeah, and I love Sasha, heel, face, whatever. She's so hot to me. But I like Sasha. I think Sasha is up there, for me personally, with Naomi as my personal favorite females, like talent-wise. And you say you've got Alexa coming out with the championship, and I could see it, but I also think Sasha's going to take it. And the reason I say I think Sasha's gonna take it is because they already kind of went back to Japan with Shinsuke and AJ at WrestleMania. And we all know Sasha has had incredible matches with Asuka in Japan. She had that incredible match on Raw with Asuka a couple weeks ago. Like, why wouldn't you want to put that on the biggest stage at WrestleMania? And if you are going to break the streak of Asuka not losing, which, spoiler, I don't think she's going to lose to Nia Jax, but we'll get to that later. If you are going to break that streak, you don't break that at Elimination Chamber. You're going to break it at WrestleMania, if you break it.
But would you count Elimination Chamber as an L though? Like, does that count?
For Asuka, yeah, because she's going 1-on-1 with Nia Jax.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, like I'm saying, like if you are gonna break that streak and you are gonna end it at WrestleMania, which of course we've seen before, the greatest streak of all time was ended at WrestleMania. The only person that I think should have that privilege of doing it would be Sasha. I think Sasha should have that privilege, being that they have the history, they have the chemistry, and God, that match a couple weeks ago, I'm going to reference back to it. It was so good.
Yep. You actually make a very good point. I think you might have changed my mind on that. And
it also opens up the door for a match at WrestleMania between Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax over their a best friend rivalry thing, because you had that whole arc before they released Enzo Amore where she was choosing Enzo over Alexa. She didn't really have her back the same way anymore. You have two arcs you can launch at the same time.
That's cool. I'm assuming, like he said, I think Alexa's gonna win, but I think the final two will be Sasha and Alexa in the Elimination Chamber. And I think the final three is gonna be Sasha, Bayley, and Alexa, and that's when Sasha's heel turn is gonna go, and she's gonna fucking do something schemingly, to turn on Bayley. But we'll see. And I want to get into this stacked men's elimination chamber, 7-man elimination chamber. That it's crazy to me that I think the last time I saw an elimination chamber that was this stacked was the very first one.
Yeah, I would agree. Because even last year with the talent that they had, this year's talent, like,
anybody,
I'm not the biggest Roman fan, but anyone that wins this match could put on a great match with Brock.
I completely agree, and I'm thinking the first person that's gonna be eliminated from this match is John Cena.
Oh, that's bold. I was thinking that. I really did think that Cena would be the first eliminated, but I want to say, I think, and it's going to hurt me to say it a little bit, the first person I think will be eliminated is going to be Finn Balor.
I thought you were going to say that, and I would be so disappointed if Finn Balor... because I feel like Finn Balor and Seth Rollins right now, as of storytelling since the Royal Rumble, are becoming those underdogs. Like, wrestling doesn't really have a lot of underdogs ever since Daniel Bryan, and I feel like those two are becoming... like true underdog stories. You have Seth that just killed the show at Raw, and you have Finn Balor that went all the way to the end of the Royal Rumble with coming in at number 1 or 2, I believe, in there for...
Yeah, he was number 2, went in with Rusev Day.
And but I would hate to see Finn go first. I'd hate to see Cena go first too. That's just my opinion, but I think, being realistic, and if you think you can look down and see that Brock and Roman will be the main event at WrestleMania, it's easy to say that Roman will win this Elimination Chamber, but my heart is going for Elias. And if Elias wins this Elimination Chamber, I swear I'm gonna fucking freak. Like, if he makes it to the final 2, I'm keeping my phone recording so we can see my live reaction. I'm gonna put my phone down and have a live reaction of myself.
Yeah, now, oh, God, man. I love Elias. I think, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I kind of brought Elias to your attention at one point when we were discussing, our rosters for SmackDown vs. Raw, the draft.
Yeah, what's crazy is that you brought Elias to my attention, and I brought Aiden English to your attention.
Yeah, it's crazy how we do that. We feed off of each other, but I love Elias, man. But before I go on to Elias, I want to say, for anyone listening out there, I love Finn Balor. And the reason that I say Finn Balor will be eliminated first, it's not a prediction off of what I want to happen. It's more of a prediction of what the WWE has been doing to Finn Balor lately.
Yeah.
For some reason, they just won't give him that push. He never lost the title. He was the first Universal Champion. He never lost it. But when he came back, he was never really put back into that spot. So, and like the fans love him. So I just don't understand why they're doing it, and that's really why I say Finn Balor will be eliminated first. I'm gonna go out on a limb with this one, and I'm probably gonna be way off. But how awesome would it be to have the Miz be in the final two?
Oh, that would be that would be another one that would freak me out. And the homeboy,
like
I know the homeboy Jackson's gonna be screaming at home if he's watching it live and the Miz takes it.
Like, and the reason I say that too is all this talk. Like, Miz is great on the mic. Miz is phenomenal on the mic. But this talk about Miz saying the Intercontinental Championship deserves to be in the main event at WrestleMania. It deserves to be there. It kind of is reminiscent of like Ultimate Warrior Hulk Hogan, like when they both put their titles on the line at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, like, how awesome would it be to see the Intercontinental Championship in the main event? Like, I'm not opposed to that. But then, my heart, I love Elias. You know, WWE stands for Walk with Elias. If I see that t-shirt anywhere, I'm buying it. I want that so bad. But my heart wants Braun Strowman to win this, because you can't continue to play this arc where Braun is fighting Brock, but Brock always wins, but he either doesn't win clean or beats someone else. Say like the triple threat match where he pinned Kane. He's never, I think he's only pinned Braun Strowman once, like the entire time, like that they've had their rivalry. So I want to see that. I want to see it finally settled. And Braun Strowman has evolved immensely over this past year, and he's proven he can be versatile as being like the destructive big man. Like, you had Big Show, who he was the destructive dominant big man, but it got old. It got old quickly. Like, Braun Strowman, he's so athletic and so strong. They find so many different ways to show his feats of strength and power that every week I'm tuning in and I find myself saying, like, yo, what's Braun gonna do this week?
Absolutely. So that's who you're giving. That's who you want. That's who you think is gonna win, or is that like your bias? Who is gonna win?
That's my bias. I want Braun to win. I really do. But I don't think WWE is just. I don't see them not pushing Roman.
Yeah,
which is upsetting.
My bias is Elias, and my realistically, I think Roman is taking it. Which this all I want to see is everybody in that Elimination Chamber, in my opinion, deserves to be champion, and I just want to see a hell of an Elimination Chamber match. I hope that we both, and as long as everybody else watching it gets their $9.99 money's worth, and I want everybody to comment below. We're 5 hours away from the Elimination Chamber. Comment below, let us know, who do you think is taking these W's? What do you think is going to happen with the Ronda Rousey signing of the contract? And we'll see you next time on It's Damn True podcast.
The front office has their way. Stone